A lot of Trump supporters, there's something weird happening with them that they went from, over the past 15 years, they gradually went from what would Jesus do to now you ask them a question, they think, what would Trump do? It's no longer what would Jesus do. You ask them things about, Christianity itself or Jesus Christ himself, and they stop and they start thinking, what would Trump say about this question? What would Trump do? It's no longer what would Jesus do. It's no longer that. It's now they're thinking, what would Trump do? What would Trump think of my answer? How am I gonna how am I gonna defend Trump? How am I gonna defend the fact that I chose Trump and I stood by Trump for the last 12 years? You know, you guys, you can say you're wrong. You can say you made a mistake. I know this is one of the toughest things ever for a human being is to say, I made a mistake. I was wrong. It's very tough. It's very heavy. But this is actually what separates somebody with emotional maturity with somebody that is actually a child stuck in an adult's body. Say you're wrong. I'm telling you. I voted for Kamala Harris. I voted for Joe Biden. I voted for Hillary Clinton. And I was an idiot. I was wrong. I wasn't wrong to vote for them. I was wrong to think that they would do anything differently. But now I realize I was an idiot. You guys should realize that you were idiots as well. And that Donald Trump does not give a about you. And just come back with with us. I'm not against you or against you. I'm against them. So we should all be against them. They're just trying to get us to say, what would Muslims do? What would Jesus do? What would Trump say? Oh, you must be a leftist. You're saying this, you're a leftist. Oh, you're right wing. Listen to what people have to say. They program now. These people over tens and tens and tens and tens of years, they have programmed, the average person to listen to what is being said, and instead of respond to what is being said, we right now we hear what is being said, and we're getting defensive right away, and we're starting to think, oh my God, this guy must be a leftist. This guy is a liberal. Oh, he's a trans lover. Oh, he's a when you catch yourself thinking that way, when you catch yourself thinking about the identity or the position of the person saying what is being said instead of listening to what is being said, you are biased, you are brainwashed, and it happens to the best of us. But we have to stop it. We have to be aware ourselves. We have to be the ones to stop ourselves and say, yeah, I'm listening to this guy. I'm listening. Does that make sense or not? Not I am listening to this guy. Oh my God, he's a right wing lunatic, neocon, blah blah blah. If I start categorizing people in my head and putting them with the people up top, they're winning. The minute any single person of us starts doing that, stops listening to what's being said and categorizing the person that is talking instead of listening to what that person is saying, they're winning up there. They're winning. We're fighting amongst each other. We are leaving them alone. And that's the game that they've been winning for the past at least 30 years. At least 30 years. I haven't been around that long, but at least the past 30 years, it's us versus them. It's Democrats versus Republicans. It's whites versus blacks. It's immigrants versus non-immigrants. There's always an enemy, and that enemy is anybody but them, because if we stop fighting amongst each other, we're going to notice that they are our enemies. The people with billions and billions and billions of dollars, the people actually running the show, running the country, and not actually serving us. pretending to be fighting left, right, fighting. They're only arguing when they're trying to do things that benefit us. So they start arguing. Oh, health care for all. No, that's socialism. Oh, we need to stay with capitalism. And then they fight, and that never passes. It's going to get 49% of the vote every single time. Healthcare. How about, oil subsidies? No, this, that. Oh, this is going to definitely pass. Israel, oh my God, they are all together on it. But they pretend to be fighting. Raise the minimum wage. No, no, no. There is no bipartisan agreement on that. We all want it to happen. They are playing this game. They're playing this charade. That it's a show that they're putting on, and they're pretending that they are fighting the other side. They're trying to advance their agenda, when at the end, they're always gonna just pass things for Israel, things for oil companies, the donors, things for insurance companies, pharmaceutical companies, billionaires, things to stay in power, things to get wealthy people to pay less taxes, and for regular Americans to pay more taxes on goods, which is tariffs or sales taxes or whatever. And we need to wake up. We need to wake up. When you look at a person that has a different opinion than you, listen to them. Listen to them. Don't label them. Don't think to yourself, what do I have to say to win this argument? As long as we're doing this, as long as we're just talking to each other, trying to win the argument and not listen to the other person and immediately categorizing those other people, they win. They're winning up there. They are absolutely crushing it and crushing us.